Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today, we're featuring a brand new team of Dialga, Groudon, Zapdos, Incineroar, Mega Salamence I should say, and Tapu Fini. So, Dialga is actually one of the only few restricted Pokemon that I have not run on my channel, so I figured, you know what, let's give it a shot. But at some point, I will use Lunala. I haven't yet. I think that's actually the only other one I haven't used. But we've got we're actually sitting at 1639 right now with a record of 13-4, and we're going to find an opponent with a rating of 1562. So, before I jump into this battle here, I just want to give a quick shout out to Unfamous Studios for the new layout. He makes my channel run, so thank you very much, and hopefully you guys like it as well. But we've got Rayquaza, Xerneas, Incineroar. That's a Litten. No, that's not a Litten. That's a Torracat. That is a Torracat, a Togekiss, and a Tapu Koko. Alright, so he seems to know what he wants to do. Let me get my phone out of the way, so you guys don't have to hear that. Okay. But definitely thinking I definitely want Dialga here. Like, there's really nothing he does to Dialga. Like, how's he hit me? I mean, if he has Earth Power Ray, yeah, that does some damage. I mean, obviously if he gets his Zern boosted. So I think that's the biggest threat we have to worry about. So let's go something like Zapdos and Fini. And I'm running actually special Groudon with max speed, so I can launch some fast eruptions off, hopefully. Like, nothing he has really wants to take that. Earth Power obviously doing well. I could probably get away with leading Groudon, since I can't be intimidated, right? I know he has double intimidate, so maybe I lead Groudon. Maybe I do, but I think I'm going to keep it in the back so I have a switch in for an Electrium Z potential from that Koko. And I definitely think I still want Dialga here. Yeah, I still want Dialga. If I can stop that Xerneas from boosting, I definitely have a better chance of taking it out if I have my Dialga. So we're going to go with that. What I'm expecting from my opponent is possibly like a Litten Rayquaza lead or an Incineroar Rayquaza lead. That would be my best guess. I could be wrong, but I expect one of those variations. I could see him just going Incineroar Xerneas as well, trying to get that set up immediately. Yeah, Xerneas Torracat. Okay, so something along the lines. I was almost right, but I wasn't really. So, thankfully for this team, I do have Haze on Tapu Fini, as well as Roar on my Zapdos, so I'm really not too concerned. I'm not going to use either of them right now. I'm actually going to go for the Tailwind right now, because there's no reason to go for it, because he might predict like something like a Haze or a Roar and just go for an attack. So there's no reason to show it this turn. So I am just going to drop a Tailwind. I'm probably going to get faked out, but I'm definitely going to Nature's Madness to Xerneas. So Torracat's going to drop the fake out. That's fine by me. Into Zapdos, and he does just go for the Moonblast. Alright, perfect. So Zapdos is going to take that no problem. Okay, maybe not no problem. That actually did a lot. I'm going to get the Nature's Madness off, which is 50%, which is solid. So if I'm correct, I believe Zapdos flinched after Xerneas got the Moonblast off. So we're probably looking at a timid Xerneas here, which was to be expected, but I'm definitely going to go for Roar. Although he has really no way to stop Tapu Fini from going for Haze. Does Torracat get Taunt? I don't know if Torracat gets Taunt. I don't want to Roar and Haze because I feel like that's just stupid. So I am going to Z-move. Do I Z-move the Zern? Yeah, I'm going to Z-move Zern and click Haze. I think that's my best play, because it covers the potential Taunt option. And Xerneas just going to click Dazzling Gleam. Can Zapdos live? Zapdos does not live, so Haze becoming useless here, which is rather unfortunate. And we're going to see U-turn from this Torracat. So definitely could have gone for Nature's Madness and definitely put myself in a better position. Let's see, Rayquaza? Yeah, okay. So Rayquaza coming in. Now the question for me is, who do I bring in? I could definitely go into Groudon. Groudon makes a lot of sense. I wish I would have Icy Winded right there, because that really probably would have secured, locked up the deal, I should say. I think Dialga makes the most sense right now. Or does it? I almost want to go into Groudon, Protect, and Icy Wind. Like, does he read into that? I'm actually going to do that. I am going to go into Groudon instead here. Now, do I need to Protect, though, is another question I have. I don't really necessarily need to Protect at all. I can just launch like an Icy Wind Earth Power. It's just, do I think he's going to Geomancy this turn? Part of me wants to Eruption. Like, I feel like he just Dragon Ascents kills the Tapu Fini, and I'd have to click Eruption here. I don't know why, but I feel like Eruption's the right play. Because I feel like he's going to kill Fini. Like, he wants to kill Fini so we can get the setup off, right? So I am going to go for the Eruption. And I can't really protect, so I am going to go another Icy Wind here. Not really sure if this is going to work out. He does actually click Geomancy, so I get that call right. He's obviously got the Sun up. Sorry, he's got the Airlock up, so he's not going to get the... So I'm not going to get the Sun boost for this Eruption, but I still think it's my best bet. So Xerneas is going to go for that Geo, that's fine. What's Ray going to do? Ray's going to click Waterfall. Yo, please live, Groudon. Please live. I hate this game. I hate this format. Why does it have Waterfall? Well, Finny's going to drop an Icy Wind. I think it's pretty safe to say that that's not good. Even though, get the speed drop, but I don't think it matters. Haze would have probably been the best play there. Would have covered the options, but I honestly just was not thinking Waterfall at all. And I know it gets Waterfall. It's just one of those things where it's like, you never expect it to have it until it goes for it. Like, I didn't want to expect Waterfall and just all of a sudden be like, I'm going to protect, and then just get Dragon Ascented into my Finny. That's whatever, I guess this is best of one, and that's what best of one is for, but, I could definitely go for Flash Cannon right now. I feel like I'm just going to get Moonblasted into Dialga. But I am going to Flash Cannon, and I am going to drop another Icy Wind. Could go for the Haze, I think it's useless though. He's going to swap out Ray, coming into Torracat. Okay, so he's definitely going to go for... No, he can't afford to protect, can he? If he protects, I definitely should have clicked Haze. But, like, I don't think he can afford to. He has to take me out. Okay, good. So, that move, showing that I am not crazy, thankfully. Finny does die, which is unfortunate, but I mean, expected. And I honestly don't think this kills. I'm max special attack, but I don't think this kills. Well, that ends this game. Literally, probably, I'm not sure if that's a low roll, but like, I didn't expect it to kill anyways, so I don't think it matters. I'm gonna just drop another Flash Cannon, but I'm pretty sure I just died to fake out Moonblast. There's the fake out, and I probably just died to Moonblast. Yeah, so not the start to this one we wanted. I definitely think I misplayed there. I definitely, if I go, then again, how do you expect Waterfall? I don't know. Like, I don't know, I feel like if I expect Waterfall, I'm fine. But I don't think there was any point in time I was ever going to expect Waterfall. Like, I called the Geo, right? I knew he had I knew he was gonna Geo. I just figured, you know, make the safe play, kill Xerneas, kill my Tapu Fini, you get your Geo off because I can't Haze anymore. And then you're... Like, I'm not killing you. I guess he's worried if P-Blade's killing him. Maybe if I protect Haze, I actually just win that game. I think that's probably where the, where I lost that one. But, that game's behind us now. We're still sitting at a pretty 16-20. Not bad for, some creative teams. Unfortunately, Dialga did not put in any work at all. But hey, I think that just came down to misplays. We're going to find Andre VGC with a rating of 1677 from Italy. So, very worthy opponent, I guess you could say. And definitely going to be interesting here with that Rotom. I guess it's Rotom Cut. I like to call it Rotom Mo. I don't know what the official name is. I think it's Cut. Could be wrong. But it's the grass one. That's all that's relevant right now. Definitely liking Salamence right now. I think Salamence is a really solid lead here. There's really nothing he wants to do against it. I mean, he has two electric types, so I do have to watch out for that, but Groudon in the back definitely covers that option. Like, I think if I just go, like, Salamence, Finny, maybe? I think Finny puts on pressure with Icy Wind, and then I have Groudon in the back as well. Now the question just becomes, do I want Dialga? I feel like Dialga is needed, but at the same time I really want Zapdos here. Like, I feel like Zapdos might just be better. Okay, so let me see. Like, Zapdos beats Yveltal, no doubt in my mind. Zapdos probably has a pretty good matchup against that Salamence, and definitely, I'd say has a pretty neutral matchup against the Incineroar. Whereas Dialga loses to the Groudon. Also, I don't know. I feel like Zapdos is better because it beats the Yveltal, which the rest of my team doesn't. So I think I need, just for that sake, I have to bring Zapdos. Could be wrong. Could be the wrong call. But I prefer best of 3 in this format because, as you can tell from best of 1, you have Waterfall Rayquaza, right? Like in a best of 3, that's in your head going into game 2 now, and you can adjust. Here, there's no room to adjust in a best of 1, but hey, that's what Battle Spot is. So we're gonna find actually a nice little shiny Salamence from our opponent, and I think this calls for a nice little Icy Wind from our Tapu Fini. I think Icy Wind is the way to go. Yeah, so we're definitely going to go for the Icy Wind, no doubt in my mind. It's just a matter of, do I want to stay in with Mence and also click Tailwind? Because one of his 2 Pokemon on that side are obviously clicking Tailwind. So I think I'm just going to go Icy Wind, Tailwind. It's a fairly passive turn, but I think it helps in the long run. Mega Evolve, Tailwind, Icy Wind. Just the fact that now I've gained speed control regardless of what he does, I think is huge. Like, if he finds a way to kill Salamence, it's because he hasn't set up Tailwind and he goes for Draco with his Mence and wins a speed test. And therefore I get the Icy Wind off and I have a speed advantage. The other hand, if he sets up Tailwind and I set up Tailwind, I Icy Wind, I have a speed advantage. So there's, I guess if he wins the speed test, goes for Draco Meteor, kills my Salamence and gets Tailwind up with Yveltal, he's faster. But like, I think that's highly unlikely. Then again, I've been wrong in the past. My webcam's a bit low. That's better. I think that's better for you guys. Now you get to see more of my face, which is probably a bad thing. But we're going to get that Tailwind up of ours, which is great. I'm expecting a Tailwind from his Salamence right now. Yep. So we're just going to trade Tailwinds there. Z-move or Snarl? Possibly going to see a Snarl. It's going to see a Foul Play. That's okay. So Salamence is probably going to take a lot from that. That's going to hurt. Actually did less than I thought, but I guess I'm intimidated, so... Gonna get our Icy Wind off, which is huge. And that's one more of those, and we're picking up some. Well, we got the crit, but Hyper Voice is gonna help us out anyways. Once again, I'm just gonna go Hyper Voice, Icy Wind. Literally, absolutely zero reason not to. Zero reason to switch anything up. Might as well keep going. He's actually going to swap out Salamence, so that's fine. We are going to keep our speed advantage, though, which is really the primary thing that I wanted. And with another Intimidate on my Salamence, Foul Play is doing nothing. So I think we're going to, at some point, we're going to have to swap into Groudon here and make some plays happen, because right now we're wasting turns of Tailwind and our speed control. Although Icy Wind doesn't wear off, which is, I guess, a good thing. We're going to go for that Icy Wind. That did absolutely nothing. And I think I'm just going to Heal Pulse next turn. We're going to see probably a Foul Play or a Snarl. Gotta be a Foul Play, right? No, just going for a Snarl. That's okay. So definitely going to drop a Heal Pulse now. Thing is, I want to swap in and Heal Pulse, but that's useless because right now Finny is faster than everybody. So he's going to just fake out Finny, I would imagine. Let's bring in Zapdos right now. And I'm going to go for the... I could Heal Pulse, but I think it's useless. I'm just going to Nature's Madness this Incineroar. I think that's probably my best play. Yveltal's slower than anything right now. Next turn I'll still have the speed advantage because of the Icy Winds, so I can Heal Pulse then. I'm probably just going to get faked out into Finny. No fake out. Alright, so then we're going to see a U-turn. But I think I'm okay with that. Snarl not bothering me too much. I don't think it is. I don't think it is anyways. It might in the long run, but I honestly don't think right now it's a bother. I still have 4 mods. I can switch around to Snarl. So Incineroar's going to U-turn probably back into Salamence. No reason for him not to do that. I mean, he could go... What was his other restricted? I don't even remember what his other restricted was. I think that could be a problem. Was it a Groudon? Might have been a Groudon. Yeah, it was a Groudon, right? I believe it was a Groudon. Either way, I'd imagine we're going to see that here, possibly. I could be wrong, though. Okay, so Salamence is coming back in. Safe play on his end, for sure. I'm just going to click Icy Wind again. There's literally no reason not to. I could Z-move that Yveltal. And honestly, I think that might be the right play. Although, I could just get another Tailwind back up. We do have Tailwind up for one more turn, so there's no reason to do that. So, I'm just going to try and... in fact, I'm going to switch. Do I want to switch? Because, like, I know he's going for the... He's going to swap into Groudon. So, I'm just going to drop a regular Thunderbolt and an Icy Wind so I don't waste my Z-move here. I don't want to waste my Z-move yet, because I feel like Groudon's got to swap. No Groudon switching, so I could have definitely gone for the Z-move. But Finny's going to eat that up. So that's good. So Salamence is dead, meaning he can't get Tailwind back up. Meaning, with my 2 ways to set Tailwind, I should be able to get that back up, no problem. Zapdos going for Thunderbolt. Should I have Z-moved? Would the Z-move have picked it up? That's actually, probably wouldn't have. So, you know, I don't feel too bad anymore. Still would have wasted a Z-move either way. So Salamence dead, Yveltal's sitting there. Dropping speed again, so very slow Yveltal right now, but assuming he's Assault Vest based on that damage, and the fact that he's just sitting here going for Snarls, I'm not too concerned about it right now. Obviously now he wants to bring in something that's going to pressure me, and I feel like Incineroar is not going to do that. So if he brought Groudon, I think now's his time to bring it in. No, he is just going to bring in Incineroar, so... I am relatively safe right now. I think I'm just going to go Heal Pulse and swap into Salamence. I think that's relatively... Although I could Z-move... No, Z-move is bad. Z-move won't even kill. I want to preserve Groudon for the endgame. Just because I don't really want to lose damage, right? Because I am special with Eruption. So if I start losing damage to Snarls and Foul Plays, that's not the way I want to play this game. So here comes Groudon. Yep. So, if he doesn't fake out Finny, I'm getting my Heal Pulse up. If he fakes out Finny, not too big of a deal because then Salamence is still alive. And then all I have to do is simply set up Tailwind and then start Heal Pulsing my Salamence. Groudon's going to get the Desolate Land up just fine, which is, like I said, I don't care. Depending on what... Incineroar does go fake out into... Obviously, that's into Finny. Okay. So, I feel like we're in a pretty good position right now. We do lose the Misty Terrain. I think that's really, really irrelevant unless, you know, we get burned by, like, Fire Punch or Flare Blitz. But I don't think he's going for either of those. See, I could set up a Tailwind, and I think I have to. I think that plays my endgame a lot better. And I'm going to go... Do I go for the Heal Pulse is my question. I think Nature's Madnessing the Groudon is probably safer. So I'm going to go for that. I feel like Groudon will outspeed my Finny anyways, so that'll kill my Salamence. Unless he just goes P-Blade and tries to get rid of Finny. Because, like, how does Groudon hit Salamence here? Other than Fire Punch, and I'm not sure if Fire Punch kills. I mean, it should. It's in the sun. I feel like it should kill. Tailwind is up, that's fine. Groudon does just go P-Blade, so I definitely could have gone for the Heal Pulse. Finny's gonna dodge. That's huge. Nature's Madness coming out. And are we gonna see the Darkest Lariat from the Incineroar, maybe? Just another U-turn. Okay, so Finny's still around. And Salamance's still around. The only issue here is that Sucker Punch probably finishes me off. So I kinda don't want to... Like, I don't really want to just click Double Edge into that Yveltal for the kill. Even though, as much as I want to, I don't think it's the right play. I think maybe Protect and... See, like, I don't want to throw this game away either. Like, if I lose Salamence, is that a big deal? I honestly don't think it is. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to Double Edge into that Yveltal. Not Protect. Double Edge into that Yveltal. And I am just going to drop an Icy Wind. I don't want to outplay myself. Sometimes, yeah. was gonna say sometimes the AV Eviltals don't carry Sucker Punch, but this one clearly does. I'm going down there, but that's okay because of Icy Wind, next turn Eruption should just be able to finish everything off. I also still have Zapdos that I could definitely swap in. Definitely a possibility to swap in Zapdos. Groudon, I'm gonna go P-Blades right now. Ideally Finny dies. Alright, perfect. So Finny dying right there, which is absolutely beautiful. Giving me Zapdos coming in on the left, and Groudon coming in for sure. And now this is relatively simple, I think. Just launch the Z move into that Yveltal slot. He has no switch in. If Incineroar comes in and takes it, it's probably dying. So I think it was at like 60%, or was it lower? Who knows? I don't think it's relevant. I'm gonna Primal Revolve here. I'm just gonna drop Earth Power into Groudon. There's nothing he can do about that. I think the scariest play he can make right now is swap into Incineroar, potentially live the Z move here from my Zapdos, and then be in a position to fake out Groudon and then kill my Zapdos. And then I have Groudon versus, it's a 1v3. Groudon has to do a 1v3, and I don't think that's the way I'm gonna win this. However, he does swap out Groudon here, so Instin's dead and Yveltal's dead. Alright, we take those. Oh yeah, so Incineroar wasn't taking the Z move anyways, so that's perfect. So I think at this point it was over anyways. Like if he swaps an Instant in the other slot, it's dead. Groudon probably protects, still dies. You can see a Sucker Punch. Does that kill Zapdos? Okay, good. That actually scared me for a second. I was like, what if this kills? Like if that would have killed me, do I win? Or do I still lose? Actually, if that kills Zapdos, I might have lost. I think that comes down to, does my Groudon live a Precipice Blades from his after taking a Sucker Punch? And does Eruption do 50%? But Gigavolt Havoc coming in here, getting launched right into that Yveltal. That's picking up that knockout. Excuse me. Yveltal going down. And now it's just Groudon versus the world. Now, the thing is, if he's able to stall out my Tailwind with a Protect... Actually, no, that... I mean, I was gonna say that doesn't make sense, but like, technically, he can stall out my Tailwind. He does go Protect. Now here's the thing. I could go Tailwind and Protect on my Groudon now to get my Tailwind back up and I just win the game. However, if his Groudon is faster than my Zapdos, I would lose. So let's just see how fast my Zapdos is right now. Zapdos sitting at 126. So there's a very legitimate chance Zapdos is underspeeding this Groudon. I'm going to go for the Tailwind regardless. And I am going to drop an Earth Power. Now, I feel like because Precipice Blades will be spread damage... Oh, I'm faster anyways. Okay. Perfect. I know I'm max speed modest, but like, you never know. You never know, and I didn't want to risk the fact that, hey, what if this guy is, you know, max speed Jolly? Or max, yeah, in that case it would be Jolly because he was physical, he revealed P-Blades. Like, if he's max speed Jolly, and then, like, he just goes, like, and I protect, and he goes Fire Punch, and kills my Zapdos. All of a sudden, then next turn he's killing me with P-Blade single target, right? So I didn't want to take that risk. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So 1-1 off to a start with our Dialga Groudon team. Did Dialga do anything other than die? I don't think so. Maybe next episode Dialga will do something. But either way, thanks for watching this one, guys. We'll see you guys next time.